Hello, hello, how's everyone doing? Hey Velvet, Russian, Everything Enthusiast, Captain Gaming, Chaos, hello, Cats, hi, Megas, hello, hello. She gonna meme? Oh no. Something about gaming, Alkithra, hello, Shad! How goes? Wah to you too. No, so for some reason somewhere a Ruby picture of the Bible verse in it? Huh. Stream discussion? Ah, I see. Bourbon and jacket for once? I've been actually wearing a hoodie for a while. It's getting cold in Canada. No snow on the ground. Well, no snow staying on the ground yet, but still. Chaos! 13 months! Thank you. Over a year of streaming. Yeah, it's literally for all of 2023 at this point. Every month of 2023, I've been streaming now. The end of this year is going to be like the first like complete calendar year that I've been streaming. It's fun. I like it. It's good. Thank you all for sticking with me for so long. So off to relatives at the airport. They're on their way back to Vancouver. Oh, okay. How'd they like Canada? I was gonna say how'd they like Canada, but that assumes they're traveling from outside of Canada. Burp streams are fun. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Taking on Ganondorf today? That's the plan. That's the plan. Last stream we ended right at Tingle's Island. We have all of the Triforce charts, so we just need to track down each of the Triforce shards and then go fight the big demon man. Ah, yes. But first we need to go visit the Green Man's Island. Someone say, but 50k for what now, Shad? Ah, there's no snow on the ground yet. It has snowed, but it hasn't stayed, so no. Sorry, Alex, no worries. Join in when you can. All good. It's a long request. After how long to be here? His family wants to drag you to some event. Hopefully it'll be a fun event then. Family events can be fun as long as, you know, you enjoy spending the time with the people who are there. Because I know not every family gets along, but, you know. Right? No. I mean, yeah, right now I was gonna... You know what? If you're gonna do it, go for it now. I can just walk outside, pick a blade of grass out of the ground without having to dig through snow for it. Perfect. When Burp says it's snowing. Silver, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. I want the snow. Oh, you want me to bring in like an actual snowball? I guess I'd have to as proof, huh? Y'all, why did I should increase the price of that redemption before winter hits this year. Oh god. The memes. Why? I try to stay awake because wake up at 3 a.m.? Oh god. Why? Why do you wake up at 3 a.m.? Oh no. That's so early. Most memes. I'll be honest. I'm afraid to do a meme review on stream. I don't know how that's gonna go. No extra rupees? No. I guess sleep is a myth. The sleep schedule is a suggestion at this point. So does whatever you do for work or school allow that kind of freedom with a sleep schedule? Because that's kind of nice to have that freedom. Because mostly just like the Bible. We're not gonna get into religious discussions here, Russian. So just gonna which Rosies did you put the most time into making? Ooh, that's a good question. Each one had, honestly, it was probably Sarah had the most time put into creating her, simply because she was the first one I created. Because I initially intended to just create her as an OC just as a mascot for the channel. And then I further branched out into creating an entire team for her, and then an entire story with other tangential characters surrounding them. So Sarah was the first because I hadn't settled on, the Greek mythology inspiration. It took me a while to find a name. It took me a while to bring everything together. But because once I had Sarah down and created, then I knew I wanted to go with the avenue of Greek mythology, and then the myth of Medusa, and finding the other ones like Scylla and Charybdis, as well as H's. It all came together. So cute. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chad. Actually, I want this to be seen in the daylight. We need to see what's happening on this island. I'm so excited for H. I've seen you theory crafting. Not going to confirm or deny anything, though. Meow! And of course it has to be raining. I made it daytime so it would be light out, but yeah, like, look at this tower that we're climbing is created by Tingle. So he's got the Moblin. He's got a bunch of fairies. And then at the top here, he's got his family doing slave labor. Yeah, Tingle is literally working his family. No, if you do not have one, don't worry about it. If you like the Tingle 2, it's sort of complicated. I mean, it's quite useful. Okay. Heave-ho. Oh, this is heavy. Yeah, it's just between you and me. But this guy has another brother. If that guy could just come and spin this thing instead of me. Yeah. Forced physical labor. He's putting his family through the ringer. Squish the cat. Velvet, thank you for the bits. Letter stated that you get free pizza with your taxes as a Christmas gift to loyal people. What? That means I'm gonna have to ship that out, huh? Velvet, you're making more work for me. No, Tingle's not cool. Especially since, oh, Mr. Fairy, what should we play? What do you want to play? Oh, you're not here to play? Is that fragrant, musty, that fragrant, musty scent. On the list of things I don't want to hear Tingle say, that is certainly one of them. You have found a chart. Splendid, splendid. Show me. Okay. You can't read the chart in its current state. Would you like me to decipher it for you? For 398 rupees. 400 bucks, please. Ugh. Fragrant musty are two words that don't fit together. I mean, they fit together, but not in a pleasant way. I think a lot of people would love to toss him off of this island, everything enthusiast. Yeah. I would like pizza too. I help pay your food bills. Where's my pizza? Huh? 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 Where is it? Where is it, Fluff? Little fluff butt. Here's a Ruby Academy question I've been thinking about. Do you think the academies have graduation parties? The Huntsman academies themselves? Yes, probably. Traditionally, they would. In recent times, probably not, because the world is kind of in a state of dying, but... Oh. Yeah, it does his little jingle. Oh, For some reason, I thought you could get all 8 of them deciphered at once. We have to do it individually. I should have done this at the end of last stream, I'm now realizing. God. Okay, time to just spam through the dialogue. Please look at the pic, the quote, but it's long. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to read through this anyways. Or just spam through this anyways. Utterly destroyed them, they have to deliver them, since also be cast out. This should become... Wow, that's a pretty metal quote. Damn. What do you think would have happened, for... What do you think would have to happen for tech to not fail, if a ship goes high enough into space and for life support to not fail? It would need to not rely on dust. For Remnant, at least. Torture them like the torture the Koroks and the Tears of the Kingdom then. If only we had that much of an ability. We started with 3,500 rupees. There's 8 charts. 400 times 8 is 2,800. So we should have 700 left at the end of this. So we have one more chart left to go. Because I have not been counting. But there's one more after this, and then we're done. Quick maths. Your Ass Academy, Knights and Queens graduation party might work then? Yeah! I'm obsessed with that quote. It's a hefty quote. Sarcastic, do what you want. True, but if you're trying to make it fit as close to canon as possible, like, you can add things in that may not generally happen, but maybe the students in your year just tried to do it, or something like that for a party. But it honestly, we know that alcohol exists in Remnant. Crow, perfect example. But, well, and Willow Shani as well. But, of course they're going to have a party. They went through all of that. They survived to the end of their graduation. They're going to have a party, of course. Angry Funny and Funny Funny. What? No. That should have been all of them. I've marked the location of the Triforce shards on your incredible chart too. There's... Oh, no, that's 7 times 4, which is 2,800. No, it's 3,200. Okay, I did math wrong. Okay, got it. I was confused there for a moment. Okay, this is where all the Triforce shards are. So we're going to be venturing around the sea again. But at least we know exactly where we're going, and we don't have to fight through any dungeons to get there. We just have to go find the shards. Sarah and Zelina's demo reminds you of Aaron and Dan from Game Grumps. I've not actually watched the Game Grumps for years. I've never watched them religiously. I just watch them in passing. So I need to go that direction. I need to go that direction, I think. What? I'm gonna be honest, Teletubbies scare me. They're terrifying creatures. Honestly, they are. I saw you ask that question, Everything Enthusiast, in the Discord server. I don't know what that question's supposed to mean. Is it literally eating chapstick, or are you trying to imply something else? I'm not entirely certain. Either way, I'm gonna say no. The chart looks like it's on the side. Okay. Chapstick? What? Where do we think to focus on? Yeah, like, a little bit. Yeah, it's chaos. I believe the... Oh, wait, what? Yeah, okay, it was in the middle here. In the middle of a destroyed island. That's where a Triforce chart rests, huh? Okay. Okay, it should be here. Sarah did that piece of chart. What gives you that impression? I don't think anything in her backstory. Who eats chapstick? Like, it's like, once do this, like, kinda, yeah. Like, why? 7 more shards from a complete piece of the Triforce. So, yeah, we have 1 piece of the Triforce. And we need to go find others. So we have that one. There is one in, well, that direction. You have a time call for desperate snacks. I guess, but I don't like starvation is one thing that I haven't written in. How do I word this response? Starvation is one thing that has not been in any of the chapters currently available. So I don't know where that would be gotten from. In a human out of starvation, but not chapstick. Someone who... Really? Okay. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Has the potential to happen. I'm not... I can tell you this right now. There is going to be no eating chapstick that happens at any point in their story. I can tell you that for a fact right now. That ain't gonna happen. Just guys, thanks, Miss Charity Livestream. This is a donator called the... Oh, Leon's family. Could be. Could be. Wow. That cannon was very... accurate. Why? Let's get the... There we go. We got it. Okay. Happening. If we were trying to guess this and thinking it won't happen. No, honestly. I mean, as I've said... Okay. Here's the thing. You're right to question me on that. You're not wrong to question me on that, because I've constantly said that whenever you're asking a question that is potential spoilers for, you know, a story or a show, like when the writers would ask, or when people would ask the writers of RWBY, hey, is this character actually dead, or will we ever see this character again? If it's a yes or no question, there's only one answer they can give, which is no, because if they answer yes, then that's spoiling things to come in the show that they obviously want to be a surprise, so they're obviously going to say no. However, I can confidently say with 100% certainty, no word of a lie, no one's eaten chapstick in my story. Yeah, I saw you got a 5 streak. Thank you for the support, Ray. The continued viewership, I appreciate it. We need to go left. Over that way. Right? Yes. To bring the last Mountain Dew. Stop. It's my ship. Yup. I think, I have not taken out this one yet. Now, we have to take out all of the cannons that are up here. Okay, we got one. Figuring out the height with the water being the way it is. Actually, can I just go to the top, place a bomb down, and will that kind of hit through the floor and take out the cannons? I don't think it will, but it's worth trying just so I don't have to circle around so much. But yeah, there's 8 cannons on here. If that one fired right now, that would suck. Edge. There. He's making people eat chapstick. People are wanting. Yeah. I don't know. Hunter's appearance in volume. Which volume? Volume the. Here's how when you think about it. Volume 3. Okay. Her OC transport of units is fine, but when she first arrives, says why she's there and for how long. Both are classified. Are both classified, and then gives the information anyways. Because the information that she was giving was probably a cover story. Would be my best guess. There's no way these explosions go through the floor, right? They do! Okay. Hooray for exploits. I think that's all of them. Yeah! We got it. No, but I used to do it. Huh. I mean, chapstick has a nice smell to them, and kids have a tendency to eat anything that smells nice, but I don't know. I can't imagine it tastes very good. Like, if you put chapstick on your lips and then accidentally lick it, it tastes bad. Not a bug, a feature. Is it a feature? Characters absolutely can have multiple illusions. This is true. I've seen trailers for Genshin's underwater explanation in a new region. My iPad would get there. Oh no. Yeah, we don't know the legal drinking age on Remnant, but even if we assume it's 21, that's pretty much the graduation age of characters when they get out of the Huntsman Academies. Personally, given that if the OCs were, then the Hootie Chaps question would hit different. True. When everyone's sober, it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, that's weird. But then when it's hammered, it's just people do stupid things when they're hammered. Question above is the Genshin question. Like, there's why is Team Seraph and the illusions are all Greek? Seraph is Hebrew? Because Seraph is a color that, Sarah's inspiration is also the seraphim, ones with fiery wings. Her name literally means that. She has, like, multiple inspirations. I mentioned that in her video, too. Like, there's a lot that goes into characters. Yeah, I need to keep heading East. Taglam says Dual Illusions? Yeah. I would say 21. I would probably say 19, actually. I didn't get to finish my sentence before, because 21, sure, that's the legal drinking age in the U.S., where, you know, Rooster Teeth is located, where Ruby is made, but 19 seems more likely, because to live to the age of 19, you know, living to that age on Remnant is an accomplishment in and of itself, and I feel like they'd be a little bit more lenient with things like that. Okay, you need to die. Alright. Over here. Yeah, come on, there we go. Goodbye. Anyone else? Oh, you're gonna be a pain. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Overshot it by a little bit. So, it should be here. I just want two things and call it a day. This is true. Dual illusion happens when one character stands in for an important character in the illusion of a different character? No. What? What? Dual illusions happen when one character stands in for an important character in the illusion? Or a different character? You can have one... No. You can have one character be an illusion to multiple different characters. That's... What? Was the Strawberry Sunrise non-alcoholic? I think so? Someone screwed a chapstick on a toothpaste that you wouldn't be convinced it was, the what now? I don't even know how I would pronounce that word. Limit to 19 is accomplishment. It's true. Remnant's a dangerous place. Villages get wiped out. Like, it is an accomplishment living to that age. Not to mention, I feel like if you graduate the Huntsman Academies, regardless of if you're 20 or 21, you'd be allowed to drink. Because you would have gone through trial and tribulation to get there. Your apparently Wolf Odds stands in as Odin for Crow and Raven, because they're Mugen, Odin's Ravens. Yeah. But for that, couldn't Sarah also be Icarus and then also like an angel that stands in as protector and guardian of her team or something like that? Like, there's multiple different ways to spin it. Like, you just... back for looking over the Grim Notes. Nice! Welded a monster from children's book and Toho project character together and came up with the adorable Pyrrha. Yeah, exactly! You can have multiple characters, and if illusion requires... An illusion doesn't require an angel character at all, Russian. It's a story. You can write it however you want. If you're... Because it's that... Like, I mean no offense by this, but it's that kind of rigid thinking that things have to be a certain way when it's a story that is written for enjoyment. That is why people get so frustrated with Ruby, because they have a specific idea of how things should be, and when it doesn't turn out the way they want it to be or think it needs to be, then that creates the dissatisfaction. And then that's what creates the people who get angry. Instead, you can accept that different people have different ways of going about writing their own story and their own characters, and once you're able to accept that, then you can start taking enjoyment in it without it causing frustration. Yeah. Jean might not get the sword in Volume 10. I think he's going to get it eventually, but I think there's going to be a volume where maybe at the end of Volume 10, that's when the vault gets unlocked, and Jean will be the one to pull the sword, or it'll fall to him, then he'll be the only one who can go in and pull the sword, but there's going to be some build-up to him actually, like, wielding it and using it. I'd imagine. Merely saying what I understood from the illusion system, but you were saying it in a very rigid and concrete way, like, what you were... This is what I am interpreting as the person on the receiving end of your statement. That is all I am saying. But from your statement, I interpreted it in a way where it was coming across to me that I was being told, this is the way it should be done, you're doing it wrong. That's the way it came across. Maybe that wasn't what you intended to say, but that's the way it came across. So that's all I'm saying. And it should be right here then. Vacuo probably has the lowest drinking age. Yeah, honestly, they need to be able to get the alcohol there. Most tribes probably wouldn't have much, if any, alcohol, except maybe a random barrel of mead or something that would come in on ships or port towns. But like the central tribes, probably not much of anything, because there would need to be a carriage that would bring it there. And since tribes are mostly nomadic, they'd be moving around a lot. That's just extra luggage to bring around. The central city of Vacuo probably would. Okay, we got that one. Let's see. So we're there. Go over to Dragon Roost. I guess that's probably the best bet right now. Okay, we'll go there. So I was saying, just asking out of curiosity, I only knew Seraphim being angels, deciding they're not Greek. Yeah. The main inspirations of all of Team Seraph are from Greek mythology, but there's multiple inspirations there. For example, here's Scylla and Charybdis, but also from Golden Sun, one of my favorite game franchises. That's where his first name came from. It happened to fit with the inspiration that I chose for him. There's no relation between Scylla and Charybdis and Golden Sun, though I suppose there is a boss named Poseidon in Golden Sun. Think about it. But still, like, MT Game Illusions? Yeah. And all those games don't need to interconnect together, right? My initial inclination is Element, but, you know. Got a few of them? Mm-hmm. Barbossa's quote, the codes are more what you call guidelines. Exactly. Eminent is the answer. What color is that? Because I haven't heard, I'm sure. It sounds like it'd be like eminent green or eminent purple or something like that, but I'm curious of what color that'd be referring to. Guidelines and actual rules. What about Element? It was just that there was a team name that was EMNT instead of LMNT, and I was like, well, that's Element was in my mind because of the team you're making, Alex. Mythology and history for inspiration? Yeah, exactly. Everyone's gonna like the different things that will draw inspiration from from multiple different areas of the things that they like. I like mythology as well. This one. Okay. Eminence is a bronze color. That can inspire white and gold because of Eminence being great or famous as opposed to associated with that. Yeah, okay. Whether they use anything as inspiration, which is great. Exactly. It's a fantastic thing about Ruby. Anything you can think of can be used as inspiration for characters, for teams, it's really quite freeing. There are some rules associated with like the color naming rule and like coming up with a team name and everything. Oh, that's just rude. The Red Lions. Yes, I know. I'm trying to do that right now. If you would just, you know, the bird got taken out by the cannon. Check your audio balancing. Game is louder than me by 60%. What is wrong with this? Okay, I'll lower the volume of the game a little bit, because, like, I don't understand it. I haven't changed any settings on this for a while. What the heck is going on with this then? Huh. Can hear the game weirdly well. That's so weird. Think audio should be fine now? I mean, my face is closer to the mic, though, so that might be why. I don't know, that's so weird. Triforce of cheese! I'm trying to think, is there a Legend of Zelda game where the boss just ate the Triforce and then became super powerful? I don't think Ganon's ever done it. I mean, in Tears of the Kingdom, it wasn't the Triforce, it was the Tears of the Kingdom, that he grabbed one and shoved it into his forehead. I have to turn down other streamers, and yours and mine's maxed out. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not not experienced with the technology. Some sort of audio enhancing? Probably. I don't know. I don't know enough about any of those things. Regardless, this probably isn't something to, you know, troubleshoot now. But which I think shove the tear in his mouth. This is true. Let's marry the truck. What? Okay, no, it's fine. It's good to bring it to my attention. Like if the audio is weird, that I can quickly adjust one or the other. If I need to drop the volume down of one or raise the volume of another, I can't raise the volume of the mic any higher because it's like, pretty much, it is maxed out. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do beyond that. So I don't know. Maybe there's something I can figure out later. Talks about James saying cheese whenever you can see something remotely cheese related. James who? Audio test by proclaiming your top 10 best girls. Now, is this top 10 Ruby or top 10 of all time? Because Ruby is a much smaller pool than, you know, every anime, every form of media that I've ever seen. James May. I do not... Yes. That doesn't help. Captain Slow. Who? I'm still drawing a blank. Well, Jabril from No Game No Life is definitely one of them. Probably all-time favorite. God, trying to think of... nine more, huh? Really? I don't know. Hasn't seen Top Gear? No. I have not. Indeed, I have not. Okay, we still got it. Been on Team Angel. Gabriel, Uriel, Mikhail, and Samuel. Oh. It'd be a fun team to have. Noel, Genshin Impact. And now the Grand Tour. It's a lot of names ending in L. Yep. There's also Azrael. That's the theme with all the angels' names. And Raphael. The pay points for top 10 waifu list. That would be an entire stream if I was gonna make a top 10 waifu list, because I would need to go through like categorically all the different. I know another one that I can put on the list. Flannery, gym leader of Gym 4 in Generation 3 of Pokemon, Ruby Sapphire, Flannery. Flannery's on that list. I don't know for sure who else would go on that list. Like, that's the thing. I need to remember. I need to go through categorically all the different franchises that I've either, like, seen movies from or seen, like, video games or watched, or, you know. So, waifu tier list stream when? I'll do tier list streams at some point. That would be fun. I have a question. Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire for Gen 3 Pokemon? Ruby was my first one, so there's the nostalgia with that, but Emerald is the superior of all three. It has to be Emerald. Emerald is just the superior Gen 3 game. Battle Frontier alone, as well as the dual storyline with Team Aqua and Team Magma, makes it such a better game. Oh, why? Why, Fall? Were you expecting me to say Sapphire? I have all three. I've played through all three multiple times. They're fantastic games. But Emerald's... I stand by what I said. I know Oras has, like, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire has Mega Evolution, but the graphics seem kind of chonky in that game. Have I have gotten the chest here already. Okay. Let's get out of here. Emerald objectively, but Sapphire personally. Oh, I love Ruby too. Like, nostalgically, it's Pokemon Ruby for sure, because Ruby was the first Pokemon game that I ever owned. It was the first video game I ever owned. It was Pokemon Ruby. I bought it along with the Game Boy Advance when it first released. It was the first Pokemon game I was ever able to buy. I played Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon games, but I never owned it myself until after the fact, because well, my parents said I had to be able to buy it with my own money, and I got paid allowance when I was a kid of $2 a week, so it took me a while to save up. I own Fire Red and Ruby. Yep, I have all of the Game Boy games. I have Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon X, Eagle of Darkness. I know those two are GameCube games, for those pedantic people out there. But I also own Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I just bought Pokemon Black and Black 2 or White 2, whichever one had Reshiram. There's the Beam of Light. I need to go towards the Beam of Light. I also own Pokemon Yellow, Gold, and Crystal, which I would love to try playing on stream. like the vanilla cartridges, not just emulator and not from the 3DS Nintendo Online shop. But what does Zelina think of people whose only strategy is to punch it in the face? To punch in the face repeatedly? I mean, as long as it was an effective tactic given the situation. Oh, what? The Sea Hearts chart. They're showing all the piece of heart locations are hidden. Okay, that's useful. That's really useful. What? Wasn't there supposed to be... Yeah, the only... So that's how many sea charts I have left to find then, right? Huh, so the number does go down as you clear them. That's good. The fairy chart doesn't alter when you get the fairies. Oh no, the Triforce isn't in this area. It's in that one. Okay, I went to the wrong place. But that's okay. And the cat just came in and left, huh? It's your Pokemon game, Ruby. Now he does Ruby content. Coincidence? I think not! Black and White had me confused on which legendary I was getting. Yeah, that's why I was confused about just like, wait, was it Pokemon Black or Pokemon White that I got? Whichever one had Reshiram. I think it was Pokemon Black, but then when I went to Black and White 2, I think it was White 2 that had Reshiram, and then like the White Kyurem, and then Black 2 had Black Kyurem. It's confusing. Yeah, not because Power is Ultra Calor. It's for the fights. Saying you're gonna do it. Ah. I need to go to this island. May as well just alter the wind. An Alpha Sapphire story that I loved. To be quick, you only fight Archie twice. After the first fight, he immediately wants to go again using his Mega Evolution. It gives you sort of dredge after for the rest of the game. Knowing this fight will come on the horizon? Yeah. Unleashed, hello! White has Zekrom, okay. Like Zekrom better. Both the legendaries for Black and White were fantastic. Plus, their representation of truth and ideals was great. I really did like what they were going for in the story of Black and White. I just, for some reason, the game did not resonate with me as well as other generations. As I mentioned before, partly due to the third firefighting type in a row. Partly due to a snow cone becoming a Pokemon. You shark, you're rude. Stop it. Stop it! Oh, wow, he's so angry. Okay, you're... They are ruthless. Oh, this is... They're so hungry! Oh my god! They're... Okay, well, this is a pain? Okay, using the targeting feature, that'll do it a lot easier. Okay, got it. Alright. Ask a question. Do you think Oz has other teams in contention to enter his inner circle before Team Ruby? I doubt it. Because I think what Ozpin's kind of strategy was, like, he didn't need a team every single year. He already had Team Stark. He already had allies that he could count on. And it's whenever a team that comes in catches his attention, that's who he's going to allow into his inner circle. if there were 2 teams in the same year as Team Ruby that would catch his eye, he would get both of them into his inner circle. Even though Team Ruby caught his eye, it was Pyrrha that he asked to be a maiden, right? Ozpin's just going to take whatever allies he can get. Whoever he thinks can benefit his cause, he's going to ask them to join in. But yeah, when you say had in contention to enter his inner circle before Team Ruby, that makes that, to me, that implied that there were teams he was thinking of, and then Team Ruby came in and just blew all the competition out of the water. But I'm going to say no, because either any other team that he did have as part of his inner circle is now dead and gone because we haven't seen them in the story, or he had Team Stark and he didn't really see any other team that caught his eye or that he thought he could trust with the information and bring them into his inner circle. Quite frankly, Team Ruby caught his eye, he gave some benefits to, and, you know, thought that they might enter his inner circle, but the only reason they actually found out about the truth of the world is because they stuck their noses into it. And also, Crow is related to Ruby. Crow was traveling with them. Oscar, when Ozpin reincarnated, went to Crow, and Crow was just happened to be with Team Ranger, and that's how they got brought in. So, you know. Also, Hydrate was redeemed. No booms? No, the bombs would be a little too slow in that scenario. By the time I got the cannon out and turned, the shark would have hit me already. I remember, was Maria a member of Ozpin's inner circle? No, she was not. At least not as far as we know. Look at this Triforce. It's so broken and shattered, but we only need 1 piece left to complete it. Okay. They just sniffed around. In his consideration, 100%, but redecided? I don't know. Protagonist-centric morals. I honestly don't know if Ozpin had other teams in consideration. Like, he probably would have been, obviously as headmaster of the school, he would have been keeping an eye on every single team that entered into the academy, seeing their progress, seeing which ones showed potential, and what ones he could possibly trust with the sensitive information in the future, trust to join him in that fight. I'm sure there were teams that were prospects in every single year that the academy was running. Maybe some years there were none, but there were definitely prospects that were all throughout the years. But it's whether or not, by the time they graduated, Ozpin felt he could fully trust them. Team Ruby, he wasn't going to trust with that information probably until they graduated, or at the very least in their 4th year. His hand was forced in Volume 1 because Salem was starting to make her moves. That's why he brought Pyrrha in. That's why he, you know, was forced to choose a maiden candidate that soon. Because Salem was already making her moves. Crow was out there reporting on that. And again, the only reason Team Ruby was ever brought in was because of their connection to Crow through Ruby herself. That is the only reason they ever found out about that information. If Crow was not traveling with them, Oscar would have went to Crow, and most likely, Crow would not have brought his niece into all of this. He would have wanted to protect her from it and tried to keep her away from it. Ruby is very nosy and probably would have stuck her nose in anyways. Maybe gotten involved. Maybe gotten herself killed. But, you know. Sharks loving KFP is canon. Yeah. It's true. I mean, canon for a number of reasons. I'm sure Gura can confirm that. Looks like Crow would have kept his family out of the war at all costs if he could. That's the thing, if he could. Ruby is very nosy, and she was the one who took on the mission herself to go to Mistral. Crow would have had to weigh the options, especially once Haven Academy fell, of what was safer for Ruby. To let her keep going on, trying to, like, essentially wandering around in the darkness, trying to figure out, learn things on her own, and possibly just end up into a dangerous situation where he would not be there to protect her, or to bring her into the fold and travel with her to be able to protect her himself. Because honestly, after a certain point in time, it would be easier for Crow to just protect Ruby himself and allow her to travel with him. If you could choose any other candidate at the time to inherit Amber's maiden powers other than Pyrrha, who do you choose? I'd go with Yang or Ruby for the reasoning that they're both Vale citizens. Best to keep the maiden in the kingdom. I disagree with that statement. It's best to keep the maidens in a different kingdom than the vault that they are associated with. Make it harder for the vaults to be unlocked. But I would also personally not choose any of Team Ruby, because in volumes 1 to 3, they are still very immature. I do not think that they could handle the maiden powers. Pyrrha was much more mature than the rest of her teammates. I feel like there's other things in Pyrrha's past that forced her to grow up quickly. We may never know, but also Yang and Ruby would be so weak. With magic powers, they would get boosted. It's not necessarily that they'd be weak, it's just that Ruby doesn't have the necessary experience to be a leader, and Yang, boy howdy, volume 1 to 3, Yang was very yangsty. She was yangry, she was just punch and kick through every problem. Adding maiden powers onto that would be a bad combination. Glinda actually, now, don't misunderstand me here by what I'm about to say. Glinda do got those Dami Mommy vibes, but she's might not necessarily fit the condition of young maiden that the maiden powers would seek out. I don't know if Glinda would be a possible candidate. Now, here'd be a fun wrench to throw into things. Make Winter Schnee the Fall Maiden, and then she goes back to Atlas, to Ironwood, and just be like, hey, yeah, you know how we were planning to make me the Winter Maiden? I kind of already got some maiden powers already. What we doing about this? And see, that's what I'm saying, Alex. Don't misunderstand me. No, I ain't calling Glinda old. We just don't know what the exact qualifications are of the maiden powers. Does it have to be someone under a certain age? Because we know that Glinda went to school with Ironwood, so she may be out of that range. Yang with maiden is best match for crazy fun. In a peaceful remnant, sure, but when the maidens are needed more than they've ever been needed before, I don't know. Nora's an option. Also, perhaps under 30. It might be under 30. I don't know. If you checked out the fan series, Ruby Evermorrow, I have not. Penny plus Winter Maidens versus Cinder. Yeah, Cinder probably would get stomped at that point. It's just no one had any experience fighting with maidens when Cinder had her maiden powers, so it was a little bit of a difficult fight. Okay, but I love that you agree Glinda is dominant. Of course. That's an irrefutable fact. Hothead Impulsive. All brawn, no strategy. It's all this work to describe volume 1 to 3 Yang. Yup. Oh, yeah, Cinder would die. You need to write scenes between Team Ruby and your Philosopher's team. Especially Buddha. Unless you found the last shard fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. Golden cheese. Shiny cheese. Big triangle. Well done, Link. With the shards you have collected, the Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. We must make for Hyrule quickly. Or, alternatively, we could go exploring. Because I would very much like to find one more piece of a heart before we go and fight the final boss. Where's Six-Eyed Reef? It's 5-eyed. 3, 4. 2. Stonewatcher, Cyclops Reef. There's Six-Eyed Reef. Okay. Perfect. We can just go to Great Fish Isle. Sail over to Six-Eyed Reef. Hopefully there's a piece of a heart there. It's kind of dumb that scolds you for not taking care of yourself and then proceeds to take care of you. Again, how did it break? It was broken apart by the previous holder of the Triforce, by the hero of time, and it was spread across the seas. That's how the Triforce broke. Nothing. Yeah, exactly, Fried. Cinder is your favorite. Interesting choice. I mean, she's a character that you love to hate, but you know. I don't know why y'all are questioning it. Just remember how Phoenix is when it comes to female professor in Arceus. I think you mean Scarlet Violet. Because the professor in Arceus is neither female nor dommy. It's Pokemon Scarlet Violet that has Cave Mommy. Let's make that very clear. No, I need to go this direction. There we go. Yes, Cave Mommy. Professor Sada. Breaking over the caffeine. I see. I love to hate, indeed. Yes, Scarlet has Cave Mommy, indeed. If Link, Zelda, and Ganon suddenly found themselves on Remnant, what do you think happens? Ganon tries to get control of the Grim. Zelda becomes headmaster at an academy, probably, and Link probably becomes wandering huntsman. And they'll eventually find each other, and then the way you said her name, I don't know what you're talking about, Velvet. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll just pass by these idiots. He's not gonna let us. Okay, he missed. Good. This is Cyclops Reef. I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one already. Oh, this is gonna... Yep. Rude. You see me, Ono? So we would have a conversation. We're gonna need the bombs. I believe I need to kill you. It might just be everything inside, but... Ah! Sir? Sir. How did the water stop the arrow? That's just rude. You die now. Okay, that's... Where's the... The cannon fire's coming from over the... How? How are you that accurate? How, I ask? How? How? Always underwater. Die. Okay, well that's one cannon down. There's another one right there. Okay. Get that one. Get that one. Okay. Who the combo be? Probably pretty heavy. We can just compile a wife list for you to rate. That could be two. That could be a good idea. Is Sat on the list? This is top 10 we're talking about. Like, top 10 of all time. Like, that's... She's definitely very high on the list. I don't know if she's top 10, though. Would Link have a semblance like Ozpin reincarnation, but it's muscle memory or not? I mean, Ozpin reincarnation cannot be a semblance. But I get where you're coming to. I think it'd just be something to make him a natural swordsman. Because it's not like Link remembers every one of his past incarnations. So I don't think that would necessarily need to be built into his character. But I do understand where you're coming from. Okay. Got that one. And then I think that one's the last. It is. Okay. What would Zelda's semblance be? Honestly, something like Glinda's semblance, like telekinesis, would probably be a good fit, because the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has always gives her powerful magic. That is what her shtick is supposed to be. So I need to jump from over there, huh? Okay. Got that. Semblance is just a Jekyll and Hyde with the Sheikah. Or Sheik. You know? But, like, I mean, Sheik is just a different outfit. Not entirely... She acts with a different personality, but it's still the same person. Okay, we can go here. No, I need magic. Need magic. Not bombs. Magic. Maybe these skulls over here have it. Some of this could just be having hyperspace of tools and weapons. Honestly, yeah. Oh, and the one magic just dropped into the water. Great. Ganon construct around his body? Maybe. Honestly, with like Dark Beast Ganon that often appears in so many different iterations of Ganon, it could be like an aura construct or like a beast form even that appears around him in aura. His summons is attaching items. If Fiona's deep pockets, exactly. Okay, you can get along because of them not speaking. Canonically, Link does speak, we just don't hear him speak. In Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, he's actively speaking with people. We just don't hear him, is the thing. Boar Berserker construct. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Zelda would have a light-based semblance. That's a good idea, too. There's a lot of different ideas. And see, just by having... And that's the perfect example. Just by having those ideas of characters inspired by certain things, you can come up with so many different ideas for different interpretations of the character. And that's why two different people having the same interpretation or having the same character inspirations can come up with two different, very different conclusions. That's why making Ruby OCs is so fantastic. I want to go and open the charts, though. This one's... Oh, the chart is right here. How convenient. That's... creepily convenient, actually. What the heck? So we get the C chart that's specifically... Huh. That is quite weird. Okay. Should be around here. Yeah. I didn't hear the glowing. I guess the glowing didn't activate since we're still sitting right here. So against energy conversion semblances for Ganon, like converting kinetic energy to electricity or lightning. See, I'm not against energy conversion per se. It's that I'm against converting something into elemental, like energy into elements that are specifically meant to be dust. Because we haven't seen a semblance like that, and specifically, semblances are supposed to interact with dust, not be able to replicate dust. So, that's just my stance on it. If we see a semblance in canon that can create an element, like electricity or like fire by converting one thing into another, then, you know, I'll have no choice but to relent. But personally, I just don't think that's something that semblances should be able to do simply by the nature of their design. It's become... Pick up something you could count as a weapon and instantly become proficient in use? No. Because that's gaining knowledge in something that you previously had no knowledge of. We find the rings of light that mystically appear in the sea under the light of the full moon. There's so many charts in this game that I didn't know existed. Light ring chart. What do those specific light rings give us then? Are there specific treasures that are only hidden there? Like, is that how we get some of the heart pieces? Nora is a lightning battery, right? She absorbs electricity and converts that element into physical power. Like, that's the thing. Energy conversion in and of itself is fine, but when you're converting something into an element, when a character is actually using something else to create the effects of dust, that is where I draw the line at saying that's probably not possible for a semblance. Because at that point, dust becomes meaningless. You can absorb one thing and expel another thing, like Sarah absorbs heat, fire, and creates heat and fire. But he converts food into electricity like aura and spreads it into his armor. Now, if it's something like static, that would probably be fine. It's full-on electricity and lightning that, you know, that would replicate the effects of dust. So see a move that's very acrobatic, you'd need to train to pull it off. Yes. Because, like, Velvet Scarlatina, for example, has the semblance of photographic memory. She can remember the fighting styles of anyone that she's watched fight, but she still has to have the physical capability to be able to pull off those moves. All right? You can't just pick something up and instantly know everything to do with it. You have to have seen it, you have to have practiced with it, you'd have to... had the idea of turning heat into aura. That wasn't, if I remember correctly, that wasn't going to work. Yes, because at that point, as long as the person is standing in sunlight, they would have infinite aura. That one's just overpowered. I know OCs that do have elemental semblances, but I've reworked them to work within the world. Can explain further if needed. You can explain if you want to. Sure. Okay. Six-side reef. The entrance is on this side. Okay. Yeah, because being able to convert something else into aura becomes very powerful very quickly. And especially if it's something that's widely available. Like converting kinetic energy into aura would just be extremely strong. Because the point of a semblance is it's supposed to use aura. It's not supposed to regenerate your aura. And I know Jean's semblance did that in Volume 7. I'm still not entirely sure how, though. Ow. Oh, where? Where's the cannon? Oh, that. Okay. Why am I doing so friggin'... Okay. That ship's not moving. Ow. Oh, there's ships floating in the middle of everywhere. Okay, okay, this is... dangerous. Okay. What did he do in Volume 7? Remind me? When he was training with the rest of his team, as well as Team Funky, when his aura was down, he activated his semblance, regenerated his aura back up, and then Nora patted him on the back and the aura regeneration went right away. So, my interpretation of that, especially since one pat on the back from Nora, you know, it's Nora, she's strong, and knocked him to the ground, took away all that regeneration. Jean amplified his aura to the point where it like increased his own aura regeneration. I don't exactly know what happened with that, because his semblance allows him to amplify the effects of aura. It doesn't allow him to regenerate aura. I don't know why that was included in there. Because his semblance is not aura regeneration. We see it when he's using his semblance on himself. When it was in Volume 2, he can amplify his aura cloak so that when Cardin punched him in the face, his own hand hurt. That was in Volume 1, actually. That was back in Volume 1. And then when he's using his semblance on Ren, he can boost Ren's aura, which is the effects of his semblance, but Ren's aura still breaks. He still gets exhausted. Jean gets exhausted when using his semblance on Ren in Volume 8 when they're inside Monstra. So it's not regenerating aura. It doesn't... I just thought his aura was regenerating. No, he was activating his semblance to do that. Because you can't... No one can just regenerate their aura instantly like that. That's not how it works. It's like a gradual thing. Like if you just ran a marathon, you know, you have to slowly bring yourself back up to, you know, resting state, get your energy back up. Like, I think he was using semblance. He was meditating to regain his aura quicker naturally. No one in the series has ever regained their aura that quickly. That's not how aura works. That it doesn't regenerate that quickly. It does not. Does not at all. Because we didn't see that happen with anyone else's aura that's there. Jean was the only one who did that. I really don't think that was... They never really, quote-unquote, showed Hazel's aura regenerating or breaking. Because that's the thing. Hazel, they stated specifically that his aura regenerates faster than anyone I've ever seen. Nora says that. And then she takes that big swing at Hazel, which supposedly breaks his aura, but we don't know for certain, except that Weiss's Queen Lancer stabbed him through the gut. And then Hazel injected more dust into himself, implying that he was still using his semblance of pain nullification, and then blasted Weiss's Queen Lancer. As a lot of people have pointed out, the ending of Volume 5 is kind of messy, so I don't know. Yeah, Hazel doesn't count because he's specifically also been stated to be a monster of a person. Yeah, but even he wasn't that fast. Yeah, like Jean's like that aura regeneration is not natural, and his semblance isn't supposed to do that. So again, one instance of something is not in and of itself a fact to be taken as reference if it doesn't make sense in the rest of the series. Yeah. Team currently trying to art for eventually to show off. Shiro, Japanese white. Shiro and Himari, sunflower, Japanese. Shiro gains strength from the power of the moon. Longer he's in it, and Himari the same with the sun, both depending on the position of the moon or the sun. It would probably work depending on the extent of power that you expect to give them. But, okay, get that one out of the way. And then there's one over here. Here's you. No! There we go, got it. There we go, got that one. And there's one more? Two more? One more? I think just this one. Yes, okay. Single power usually go hand in hand, mean the same thing, but you like what's the ceiling on it? Like, how high do you want that power to reach? Are you talking like Escanor levels from Seven Deadly Sins, or because the problem with that, gaining strength from something that is constantly there, that implies that it's like it shouldn't be a passive semblance for one. It would have to be an active semblance. But like, I don't know. Difficult to say for certain. Nowhere near that close. Okay. His semblance effectively works as the Aya Vinyana system of Gundam. Know nothing about Gundam. Somebody between that fully makes the semblance might lean fully into that to make a semblance work, and effectively increases control over the machine, letting it function as part of himself. Okay. You gotta activate a semblance like that. Yeah. They're like the passive semblances, like semblances can have very minor passive effects. Because we've had Crow semblance, we've had Ironwood semblance, Clover's semblance, because it's the same as Crow's. Those are passive, but the effects of which are so minimal that it consumes very little aura. John Stevens was one of the gags in Volume 7. Like the mom scene. I think it was a gag too, and that is what I will take it as, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. I have a way treating magic and various RPs that might work on aura. You have a natural reserve to use however you want. A reserve portion that you normally never tap into because it is based on life force. Some of which those limits are starting to use their life sustaining portion, and it's something you might be able to do a little now and then, but not often, a way to cause you burning through life force up. If we ever see an example of that in the show, then yes. Otherwise, I would personally not take that if you're writing a canon story, because we've seen no evidence of that. I know that aura is an extension of your soul, and thus your logic is sound in thinking that it might be the case. If you overextend your aura, you could be putting your life in danger. But we've seen people push themselves to the point of having their aura break, and their life isn't in danger other than the exhaustion that they feel and the depending on what situation they're in, whether they're in the middle of a fight, in enemy territory, etc., etc. But once their aura is broken, they can't tap into it anymore until it regenerates. So I don't think there's an option for them to push past. I think it's top shade athlete or peak physical condition? Huh. Okay. What's favorite gag in Volume 7? Jacques Schnee, you're under arrest. It has to be that one. There's no other choice. There's no other option. It has to be Jacques Schnee, you're under arrest. Okay, Triangle Islands. So, it doesn't look like we'll be getting another heart piece before... Wait, wasn't there a heart piece chart? Was I remembering that correctly? See hearts chart. Oh, those are the ones that lead to heart pieces. Okay, so there's 11 of them left. I need 21 more, so there's... Huh. Is there still more heart pieces just be found elsewhere in the world? Oh, no, that's the wrong corner. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Over there. Need to get out this side of the... Where's the exit to this place? I'm just... What am I... What the hell? Okay, you know what? Why does everyone keep calling me that? This is true. That's a very good gag. But, to be fair, I was asked specifically what was my favorite gag in Volume 7. It has to be Jacques Schnee under arrest. Penny Given Directions was also excellent. Yes, that was... Penny Giving Directions was Volume 8. So when they infiltrated Atlas, this was after Ironwood turned traitor. Or turned bad. Best gag in Ruby, though. That is a tough question. And I've been reminded of Penny breaking down Ruby's semblance and Blake just going, "You didn't know that?" Blake, she knew you were a faunus before I did. Sirius, hello! Just in time. Just in time. Well done, Link. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. Look at my triangle, isn't it pretty? That moment never makes me fail to laugh. There are some funny gags in Ruby, that's for sure. Help, the triangle just morphed itself into my hand. Oh, what is this? There, on your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. Great. Now instead of stealing a trinket from me, he's going to cut off my arm when Ganondorf sees me. This is the Triforce of Courage. Proof that you are indeed a true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of the Winds. Link, Hero of Winds, go forth to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Yeah, you know what? We did imprison her down below Hyrule Castle. We put a giant statue over her head. I'm sure she's still there and fine and good and happy and not starving to death or dying of dehydration. I'm sure she's fine. Also, what item goes here? I'm missing something. I know there's another bottle that goes there, but I'm missing something there. I can't remember what it is that goes there. Camera makers didn't think of that. Nope. It's always because the damn Xbox accounts and Rockstar accounts isn't the same. Oh. Does constantly breaking your aura do anything? I'd imagine it would help. Maybe not breaking your aura necessarily, but entering into battle and constantly using your aura defenses to defend against attacks would probably be how they train the strength of their aura cloak, their efficiency when using it, and that type of thing. Oh, magic armor, that is it. That's what it is. Yes, you're right, Captain Gaming. Ganon chopping off his arms now. When Maria uses the pilot jargon, the Atlas military guy, just one of the jargon, but jargon was good, but none of our pilots are old women. And then the cashews. Oh my god, the cashews and getting on Cordovan's nerves. Maria has a lot of good gags, doesn't she? Oh no, the statue that we put over Zelda is not there anymore. Did she escape? Again, is Kira Yoshikage? Oh no, she's still there. Zelda! I've returned! You're not, Zelda! She's dead! You have deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Rot-roll! The strongest of dark nuts. Who do I focus on? Who do I focus on? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, we have to... Oh, these are why these dark nuts are so much stronger, because they have capes on their backs, so we can't cut the ties to their armor. The statue's the camera. I can't see. Okay, well, I hit them, even though I couldn't see them. Okay, one down. Come here, buddy. Ow. I thought he just knocked me on the other side of the fire ring for a second there. 1.5 hearts, that's... lower than I was expecting to be. Okay. Alright. It's impressive you can hit without even seeing. Thank you. It's talent. It's pure and utter talent. I swear. Not just dumb luck and button mashing. Well, it's also L targeting. She tries to do it at one point. Get away from her, you... It's a reference? Just slapped other mans with a sword. Maria versus Neo's Peak. Oh, yes. Remember the cashews fried. Yeah. Crack theory. Cinder would be Yandere by removing Pyrrha and almost killed Weiss. If that doesn't scream to me, notice me. I don't know what it is. You know, you're not wrong, but also I don't feel like that's right. But also kind of would make a lot of sense. If they just went, it's just funny, I guess. Yeah, that, you know, you're completely right. But it's just, still. First, we can just take the compliment. Thank you, Fall. Yeah. And that's how you break a barrier, kids. Just swing at it with a sword 3 times. The barrier was just around Hyrule Castle. And what would have been great is if this literally just opened up the entire map of Hyrule, and we could just go around to all of these different locations, rather than just one location. Okay, get out of there. Let's actually have the boomerang. Oh. Claw shot just kills them at that point. Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so many enemies here. We do actually need magic, though. Yeah, I hear it. Okay. And he's dead. Hearts, magic. I mean, rupees is nice and all, but we need hearts more than anything at this point. Because those dark nuts took more hearts than I thought they would. More hearts than I think they should. Not how the speedrun does it? Well, good thing this isn't a speedrun. She shims up, Breaking Away, gonna toss aside by Salem. Jean might be the one she fixates on. Well, it's gonna be either Ruby or Jean that she fixates on. Ruby seems the most likely because she has the maiden powers, and the maiden powers will only pass to female. So, though Jean has 7 sisters, could Jean the next maiden confirmed? Aw, the Crimson Dark Nut. Hey, buddy. Okay. See, that Dark Knight was much easier to beat than the other ones. Okay, we're back at full health. Excellent. We need this now. I don't think we know Cinder's actual age. I think she might be early 20s. I don't know. Bats, get out of here. Because we know she's young enough to blend in with Huntsman Academy students as a 2nd year. But we don't know... seeing Jean as a maiden is cursed. Well, we saw him in a dress in Volume 2. Her Twilight Princess's low percent speedrun stares at a rupee for like 17 hours. That's rough. Just testing, the makers uses precious bite places to locale the enemies then? Say what? Did I suggest that? Do these skulls have anything in them? Locales rather than enemies? How do you mean? I don't know what you're referring to. Ganon's Tower, indeed. We be here. Instead of being... Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm not saying it's bad, Ray. I'm not saying that at all. Jean easily passes a maiden. Oh, right. I forgot. All right, boss rush time. We need to fight 4 previous bosses now. Huh. Okay, just a rupee. All right. I wonder what Ganon's up to. Who knows? I mean, he'd be someone to help Cinder up? I don't think... Cinder's too far gone. Like, Cinder... I don't want Jean to help her. I don't want anyone to help her. She's gone too far for redemption. She's done too much. I'm going to make a video about that? No. Why would I? It's your theory. If I was going to make a video about that, I'd ask you if it was okay. It's not something I thought of myself. I always ask someone else if it's okay if I use their idea. Okay. More magic. Get the boots. Get the leaf. Now we can flutter over here. Go over here. Thread the needle. Okay. But now there's no way for us to get up. These are just pits. Oh, wait, never mind. There's... targets up here for the hook shots. And this is probably going to be the forest boss, I believe. Yeah, Cinder murdered his girlfriend, yeah, and attacked Weiss, and like, yeah, Cinder's too far for redemption. The kiss made it official. This is true. This is true. I agree. They both, like, Jean admitted that he had feelings for Pyrrha, because remember when she was trying to talk to him about the pressure that she was feeling to become a maiden and everything, he held her hand, like, they definitely admitted their feelings for each other, and the kiss did make it official. If I'm going to make a video off of it, I'll let you know, but I have no plans to at this point in time, Ray. Thank you for allowing me to, though. I appreciate that. I was going to say, hookshot? Yeah. I would never make one bashing the theory. Recruit, I would never make a video bashing a theory. Disproving, maybe, but bashing, no. No. There were a couple. For all of 3 minutes... Oh, this is... Oh. This is... the... Alright, this is a different boss than the Forest Temple boss, but this is the Wind Temple boss for sure. Time to focus up, because we're starting to fight a bunch of bosses now. Get out of the pit, get out of the pit. Okay. Okay. Always has to spawn the minions, which are just annoying. He's under the sand. Okay, focus on the boss. That's the one that matters. Leave the little minions alone. Yeah, I say that, and then they all come out of the woodworks. More minions, more of them to worry about now. We just have to keep moving. Yeah, okay. Get out of here. Ow! Why couldn't its own minions be taken out by that? It would be so convenient. No. Get out of here. There are so many of them that I can't target the boss. Here, come over here. Come over this way. And the boss already ran. Fine. You all want to die that badly? Get out of the pit, 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 get out of the pit. This is chaos. And I got eaten. Ugh. Just annoying. God. Oh. Okay, get out of here. Get. Oh my God. There we go. Ugh. I don't think the boom would have worked. I don't think bombs would have worked there. Ugh. Sarlacc pit? Which door was it that I've gone to already? Does it say? Doesn't tell me which one I've gone to already. I'm gonna assume this one I haven't. Maybe? I haven't gone to this one. Oh God. Hey, look, more hearts. And more hearts. How nice. Okay, now there's definitely going to be redeads in here. I wish there were Pegasus boots in this game. No, 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 no. Get away, get away. Ow, 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 ow. Do we need to kill everything to... Oh, no. Does this only drop if we... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. There's a switch that I just bolted past. Cool. I don't have to waste my time. This switch needs to be held down. Got it. Got it. Okay. You. Come over here. Sit there. And now I can just make a run for it. Cool. Do I need to bring a second one of them? Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another one of them and run it all the way back. There. Get that one that's all the way back here. And get it. Run it over here. Place it down. And now we can just go through here and... Yeah, hi. Hi, buddy. I can just do that. I don't need to fight you. At all. Alright. Ugh. Can concussive bombs be able to tear away a person's aura over time? How do you mean? Like... things that would impact the hearing rather than physical damage? I think they would still just take that pain. I don't think that aura prevents from physical damage. And see, that's something that we've never really tested with aura, is what if you just make a sound that's loud enough to burst someone's eardrums? Bursting the eardrums is physical damage, and I don't know. Okay. Now, in black and white, this is, like, in just monochrome, this is a pain. Because the light is... Okay. Yeah, you're about to breathe fire, I get it. Come on, big man. Time for you to go into the wall again. Good thing we can interrupt this. Oh, the light moved. Rude. No, no, no. Ow. All right. He's corporeal again. We started with the two more difficult bosses, too. Really? Just two of them? That's all I was able to get? Rude. Okay, he angry. He angry now. Ow. Oh, oh, controls are inverted. That's rude. He's literally standing in the light. Why isn't he just instantly made it physical? Okay. Okay. Boss number 2 down. And now it's just the 2 easy bosses left. I'm guessing the one with thorns around it is going to be the Forest Temple boss. Thanks for hitting me. You get to die. Time to have a late dinner? At least you're eating. That's what's important. Oh no. I hate doing these things. But I guess we do not have a choice. Okay. All right. Oh. And that brings that over closer to here. And then we should be able to jump over to it. That's a long way. Ugh. What the? Wow, how am I? I don't like this. I do have fishing bait. Why? Can that be used to in one of the boss fights? I'm pretty sure I have fishing bait. I have 2 left. No. See, I hate the mechanics of these things. They never go the proper direction. If I do that... Okay, now you're going to go in the proper direction. But this is as far as it goes. The boss is this place. And you have the grappling hook. Yeah. What does the fishing bait do? Where does the fishing bait come into play? If I have an academy with the others in Volume 5, which contribute greatly enough to make a difference in the conflict? Yes. I absolutely think she would. Mercury and Emerald I don't think would have been much of a challenge at that point. She would have probably been able to take them out with without too much difficulty. Or Vernal. Just having that extra body there, especially with Pyrrha being such as experienced as she is, would make such a huge difference. Okay, so that's as far as that one can go. But is there something to grapple? Can I hookshot onto it? No, I can't. How? That jump is just too far to make. Like, what? How am I supposed to make that jump? Honestly. How? Alright, well, it didn't put me that high last time. Now what? How? How? What? I don't understand what's happening. But sure. Okay. I'll just accept it. I'll just accept that it's happening and that everything is gonna work out fine. Why? Why? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Control the inner rage. I'm going to make sure to kill those things when I get over there. Whether I need to or not is irrelevant. They must die. I know, I was right there. I was right there. It was all fine. It was all fine and good. And then, those bastards. I'm gonna run out of magic if I'm not careful. Okay. I don't care how many arrows. Can I hit them from the with a boomerang from here? I think they're just slightly out of my range. Okay. Back to plan A then. I don't care how many arrows I have to waste. I want to kill these things. Dead. Doesn't help that the platform I'm on, one down, it's constantly moving. This isn't easy on a moving platform with the controls that are kind of... Like to aim the arrows, it's very jarring with the movement. It's not smooth. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. What did I just miss? Deep, unfettered rage. Okay. We're good. We got there. We got there. We got there. Okay, more magic too. Oh, and look, one of them was kind enough to drop all of these items for us. Which one of Seraph would like Fire Emblem the most? Probably Zelina. Oh, right, we can't set it. Did not get the 1 cycle. But I think it should be just 2 cycles, and then it's ready to go. Those tentacles look weird when they're popping out of the ground like that. Two threads that are missing. Ow. Okay, okay. Boss is really easy because it's an early game boss. It's not meant to take the damage from the Master Sword when it's fully reawakened. Just remember to play Skyrim, and what would their build be? I've never played Skyrim, so I know nothing about the builds in Skyrim. Sarah, I think, would probably, because it's a pretty expansive world, so I think Sarah and Piers probably. How to play Ruby after the Silver Eyes before Cinder dusted Pyrrha. She's in a ward doing her best recovering. Would not say by her side, but she'd tell him to go with Ruby? Probably. Pyrrha for one would be alive and out of the fight for a time like Yang. Yeah, it'd be Pyrrha's first, like, real defeat. Because as far as we know, she hasn't really suffered a crushing defeat before. She never needed someone to come to her rescue before. So this would, that would be an interesting path to explore. Great, great. All right, well, at least this is less frustrating than, okay. Aha! Then the last one. Okay, we go there. We climb to the top. Then we need to snipe all of those other wisps. We need to find out which ones are the wisps. I'm gonna guess you, because you're facing here. You were the wisp. Just for good measure, I'll take out these other two, just in case. Yeah, there were just the 2 of them. Oh. So we... Oh. They respawn too? That's not great. So we can't climb to the top. We have to actually swing onto these small platforms that are out here. Okay. All right. Now, there's none that are there, but get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Appear to move back up until she's ready to fight again. You see Jean not wanting to do. Oh yeah. All right. See you, Ray. Thank you for joining in. The Master Sword work on Salem? That question was asked before, and we don't really know. In theory, yes, since it's Evil's Bane, like the Sword of Evil's Bane, but I don't know. Sure. Would you like to play Skyrim? It could be a fun stream series. Isn't Skyrim a game with like hundreds of hours of content in it? Ow! Hundreds. Yeah. So at that point, I don't know if it'd really be that great of a stream game, because I'd be stuck there for a while. Because here's the thing. You guys know my playstyle already with Scarlet and Violet, being distracted by every little thing. Skyrim would not be a good game for me to play on stream. Okay, get the tail. Just hundreds of hours if you don't know what to do. That's if you're just prioritizing, like, just barreling through the plot. Which, again, as my gaming's, as the past year of gaming should show, that's not what I do. I'm the type who likes to fully explore an area. So I can't go for those fully expansive games. Also, another reason why Genshin is not a game for me. Because Genshin Impact, there's just too much to do, and I would want to do everything. Okay, that is the final crack that we needed. Good, good. The roar! And we're done. Yeah, that boss, it doesn't take well to the Master Sword after it's regained its strength. Hundreds of hours if you have the mods. Oh. How about light arrows? Would light arrows work against Salem? Probably. Probably. And the door just falls apart. And now we can proceed. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. That's surprising, actually. Alright. A little bit of magic. Alright. Are you guys ready for some more tennis? Mono useful versus volume 7 to 8? Oh, yeah. Oh, no tennis yet. We have these idiots to deal with. We can just run past them, though. That's fine. No need to fight them. Skyrim was a terrible idea for streaming, unless curated carefully. Yeah, that's probably true. I think... Oh, I thought I had to activate the Wind's Requiem for something. Ah, this was where I came in from. Okay. Wonder how Salem would tank the entire rumbling? She'd just get squashed, turn to dust, and then reform afterwards. Okay, this is path here. Uh-huh. Yeah, 3. Yeah, there's 3 fires lit there. And 4. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God. You must remember well the appearance of this room. The shape on the floor, the number of items hanging on the walls. Such things are the keys to solving the riddles that lie ahead. Yes. Okay. Shape on the floor. I don't think the shape on the floor means anything. But it's 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. I understand. Oh, look over here. Now there's switches. Huh. I wonder what order they could be in. Really? And it's going to show me the order again here? What was the point of doing it in the other room then? Oh. Really? You have to be this hand-holdy at the end of the game? I hit number 3 first. It's just... don't. There we go. Exactly. Go to bed early. Only got 2 hours. Oh my god, yeah, go sleep, Roman. Sleep is good. Latest tend to be more effective than the Master Sword. I agree. I see. So this is the portal through which Ganon was able to seep into the unsuspecting world above. Link, we shall make use of this path that Ganon created for himself. If there is anything from the world above that you believe you need, then climb into the boat and enter the column of darkness. Yeah, that seems welcoming. Uh-huh. Got a handhold because Zelda ain't holding it right now. True. I know there's stream, but also sleep. I'm pretty sure we need this. Do we need this symbol to activate something? Song passing, I don't think we need that. Command melody, Ballad of Gales, Wind's Requiem. Yeah, it does nothing. But we need to get through that door. What? We can sleep later? Don't trust dark portals on principle. I know, right? Rude. We got the heart back at least. Because they're... There has to be something. That we can do to open that, but I thought that that door could only be... What the hell? Can we not read this tablet? Is it not something legible? Sword hilt of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guidepost that points to me. Uh-huh. And yet, where is your servant? Where is this guidepost? Because I'm pretty sure those doors should only be opened by the sword of, not Puppet Ganon, but Shadow Ganon. I think you have to go down that big hole. Oh, I have to jump into it? Oh. Well, that's not very intuitive. Okay. And the sword points to what door I need to go through. You've never played a Zelda game before? Huh. That's the bad one. Hit me with the blue one. No, the blue one. I said blue. Sword falls this way, so we need to go through here. Tennis! Or ping pong, I guess. Falls pointing this way. Okay. Okay, left it is. Go through here. Head table tennis, yeah. blue one. Hit me with the blue. No. Useless. Okay. Go through this one. Oh. Okay, good. We did get him. Go through here. This is the final one then. Okay, good. Time to kill Shadow Ganon for good. Tennis time! Well, not yet. Throw the ball! Put the ball in play! Come on! Coward. Can we actually deflect those? I wonder. Oh, that's it? Felt like there was supposed to be more. But now we got the light arrows. Take every bow, use R. Sacred light of these arrows can pierce pure evil itself. Pick this up. Oh, we have to drop it. Pretty sure. Ah. There is more. Oh, I missed the serve. He's nice enough to throw me another one though. Ow. I was trying to move the camera up while I was looking at it. Okay. Back at you. Again. 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 Oh, it's so fast. Oh. Ow. Rude. Okay, we can deflect those. Okay. Tennis! 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 What? And what? We just can't hit him now? Ow! He's not playing fair! He's dematerializing every time now. And I was too late on that, I guess. Man, I hate it when the bosses don't play fair. Because he's supposed to be... Like, look at that! He just phases out of existence in the middle of the tennis match. Why? And if I'm too close to him, then I can't... It gets too fast for me to actually be able to hit. Like, why? What the... I legitimately... What the heck is happening? Oh, I need to hit him with the light arrows, huh? Okay. Yep, I figured at the moment I realized it. You should use the bottle? What would the bottle do? Oh, can a bottle actually do something against them? Against him? Can it actually use a bottle to play tennis? But yeah, it was the light arrows. I'm glad I didn't look at chat. I figured it out all on my own. It just took me a little while. But now... Where did he drop the sword? There's the sword. Huh? There we go. You know what? A safety save is probably a good idea here. I'm also just going to go to the bathroom quick, because I know what's coming up, and it might be a little bit frustrating. So, I want all my focus. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. Back. You can fight Phantom Ganon with the bottles. Interesting. There's alternate. The time was a bug net? Really? Huh. Grim tennis. What, are you just using a Seer Grim and batting it back and forth? Alright. Arrows. Magic. Rude! Out of here. I need hearts, not this other stuff. No, they're just giving me magic. I know they want me to use light arrows on these enemies, but I suppose that's one grim you could use. It sounds the most, the easiest one to use, at least. Because it's already spherical. Okay, now it gives us hearts. But the light arrows really do remove any triviality with fighting any enemy ever. Because it just... Or rather, it makes all enemies trivial. These guys just aren't worth the arrows. Go through there. Small magic. Rude. Thankmas donations are up to 4.7 million? Good lord. That, you said that was Jacksepticeye's stream you were watching? God, that's so much. Okay, doors opened up. It's fine. Okay, get that. More magic, because we're gonna need it. There's Does one of these jars have fairy? It does. We'll trap that in a bottle. All donations will be matched at the end of the night, so it's going to double. Is Jack matching them himself? Because if he can match that number, that's kind of insane. Like, that's crazy. All right. It's not creepy at all. Just bed chamber in the middle of a pool of water, you know. Zelda! Tetra, it's you! And there's Ganondorf just right there. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. He'll just crush her skull. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans, oceans, oceans and oceans. Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas. None can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. What did the King of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule. How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands drifting on this sea-like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you. I've been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes. For the hero. Do not betray my expectations. Uh-huh. Ooh, Subway, nice. Here comes Puppet Boy. Big ol' Puppet Ganon. Yay. Wait for him to strike again, and then we'll use the boomerang again. Okay, there's one. Back with all of his strings reattached. He's doing the spin now. Okay. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Come on. Just throw them fists already. Throw hands. There you go. Okay. go. Hit it twice. Alright, alright, alright. So many bats. He's spawning them like... Where's he spawning them from? Okay, both of his arms are down. This should be the third shot. He's just spinning in circles. Poor man's stun locked. Okay. Shot number 3. Phase 1 is done. Never mind, we just beat him. He's done. He's all dead. Reflections are good for a game in 2002? Uh-huh. Except, he's not dead. Spooder Ganon. And the reflections are good because they are necessary for this fight. Alright. Okay. Beyblade, Beyblade. Where's it gonna stop? Okay, got him. Whew. Yeah, you know how everything in the game comes in threes. Starts as Puppet Ganon, then goes to Spooder Ganon, and now Worm Ganon. Which is so annoying. I don't... Oh, I think we need to use bombs? What? Okay, so we can stun him. That doesn't give us enough time. These little things that are... See, this is the part of the boss that I really hate. I don't know. How exactly stop it. done him for long. Getting the timing right is just wasting magic. Okay. Got him once. Got him twice. Somehow. I just sniped him 3 times in a row. Damn. Okay. I need to have more faith in my shooting abilities. Let's say phase 2 of the boss fight is the easiest. Oh, absolutely. Damn. I'm actually impressed with myself. That was... Yes, surely you are the hero of time reborn. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. And he races into the sky. He's flying like a phantom. Okay. Now, the actual final boss. Are there any healing items around here? Oh, I guess there are. If we... More arrows. More magic. Which admittedly is useful. Phase 3 is absolutely the hardest. It sucks. I remember it as a child really struggling with it. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't want to let go. Well. Okay. Getting extra magic is gonna be important. I think there are more items and stuff. Okay, I think we have to jump and grab it then? Yeah. There's one of the ropes from Puppet Ganon is still here, and we just have to climb to the top. Fair, as a kid, you wouldn't have much insight. I knew you needed to hit the ball on the tail, but the worm going around was just a difficult thing for a kid. Hi, buddy. Yes, hi. Hello. How are you? You can smell the food on your breath. You've been fed. Okay, we can get here. We can go here. We need the hook shot, or the grappling hook, to get here. Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi. Kitty wants the huggies. Nico, how's it going? Hello, hello. Meow to you too, indeed. The cat do indeed meow. We will... Yeah, there's more magic, more hearts. Regen and everything up here. Now, where is... There it is. We need to go here. And climb. And I just finished an online test, feeling on top of the world. Nice! How did you think you did, Claws of Monster? If you're feeling great, then that must mean you did well. Okay. We'll open this up. Yep. So now we have that portal up here. Get that guy out of here. Go here. God, the lighting's so bad on my end. Yep. Okay, well, that could have been much worse. I can't see where I'm going with my computer screen. I think it's because the backlights are making it darker, but I don't... I might need to adjust my computer settings. Or the monitor settings. It's over there, huh? Yeah, okay. It's not much better for us either. Well, I'm looking at the side here. I can look and see on OBS, it's significantly clearer. On favorite game in the entire saga. Greetings from Central America. Well, welcome, welcome. Hello from Canada on my end. And you came in just as we're about to face off against Ganon. So perfect timing. Okay, we got up there. There. That should be perfect. And then they missed. Okay. At least the final battle isn't in a dark environment. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose in the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. When the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. Can only be called fate, that here I would again gather the three with the crests, that I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder, that when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it, or she, will have whatever he or she desires granted. Already, the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains is you. Will sever your arm from your body and take the Triforce for myself. Based Ganon going for the fist fight? Beating up a 10-year-old child? Effortlessly? Do not fear. I will not kill you, just maim you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. He just got the Triforce, and now he so easily has it taken away. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. That was close. Well, it didn't. At least it didn't impale Zelda. Shoo, yeah. You can link. By the power invested in my left hand, I call upon the gods. The Triforce is born. Old man Ganondorf throwing hands. Says it's meant to be snowing. Oh no. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. What? He who touches it will have whatever wish he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? You should have touched it right away, moron. I came in and swooped the wish for myself. Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope. I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. Bury Hyrule and all of us with it, including the children whose hopes I want to save. Good job. That is the King of Hyrule, a.k.a. the King of Red Lions, a.k.a. the boat that we've been riding around on the entire game. Is him. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. I love how Ganon's just sitting there with his hand still outstretched. What just happened? He's just shell-shocked. He's like, oh, but you're supposed to be mine. And now the psychotic break. I will say, one of the better evil laughs done in video games and in fiction. This is foolishness. A future for you. What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Zelda, based, wielding the Master Sword? She's the true hero? Link, I'm sorry, I overslept. It's okay, you were knocked unconscious by the, source of all evil. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Give me my sword back. Very well, then. Allow me to show you. Your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. I mean, worth quite a bit considering you desperately wanted it. I'll use this bow to cover you and attack him the best you can. Yeah, so she's taken my bow. Like, I just don't have it for this fight. Okay. Ow. Barrier of the sun. Okay. Okay. Ganon don't like the light arrows. Ooh. Okay. Quarter heart, it's not great. Okay, starting to get down the pattern. Okay, Zelda's waking back up. She had to take another little nap. It's okay. blocking everything now. You have to distract him. You ready? I'll aim for you, and you use your shields to get him. Yeah, Zelda. You need to, you know, fire when I'm ready, not just whenever you feel like it. There we go. Okay. Nope. No. Yes, I understand, Zelda. I need to position properly, though. This boss fight is actually kind of difficult. Okay, that's 3 hits with the arrows. And there we go. Oh yeah, you want to talk about going hard, though? This is how we beat Ganon. We don't just, you know, hit him enough times. We don't impale him through the chest. No. We embed the Master Sword almost to the hilt in his skull. This is the most metal way to defeat Ganon, I think, in any Legend of Zelda game. I know we did the impaling in the head thing in Tears of the Kingdom as well, because, well, he was a dragon at the time and he had the Magatama in his forehead, but no. And that was, you know, the specific place to target. No, not in this one. This one is just like, nah, we're going to kill him. Okay, just into the skull. Into the skull. The wind, it's blowing. Yeah, I mean, you want to seal evil, you know, just embed it in evil's forehead. Like, damn. 10-year-old boy stabbing a grown-ass man in the forehead. Again, is so stoned. You're not wrong. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you, I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Wait, you could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. Land that will be the next Hyrule. So... Oh, child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. What a task? No kidding. So it's up to Link and Zelda to repopulate, huh? Well, there are inhabitants on some other islands. This is the reverse of a lot of shows and anime where one person is sinking down into the depths and the other one's reaching out for them. But no, Zelda's floating up and Link is reaching. Goodbye, child. He stays and he drowns. This took the wrong kid's sister. Mm-hmm. I have scattered the seeds of the future. And then they just wake up floating in the middle of the ocean. And Zelda lost all her makeup, her dress, her hair ornaments, and everything. And now she's back to Tetra. And the Rito somehow knew where to find us. And the pirates, too. Yo, when's Link going to Yorland? Who knows? And Errol's just been chilling with the pirates this entire time. Happy reunions. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. You sweepy? Alrighty. Here's why this ending made me so sad is the King of the Red Lions is no more. I know. Like, at this point, there is no other option for Link other than his journey being over. He does end up traveling around with Tetra. That is canon to this timeline, as in Phantom Hourglass, he's literally traveling with her. Though I think Phantom Hourglass takes place like pretty much immediately after this game ends. I haven't looked into how much a Nintendo DS with a capture card costs. I'd like to play Phantom Hourglass on stream, but it'd be a lot. I was Link with Tetra and not Zelda, though, because Tetra is Zelda. We found that out earlier in the game. I could do an emulator, but I'd have to figure out how to work one. 10 out of 10 game for sure. Phantom starts with Tetra and her crew looking for new land. So yeah, it's the same Link and Tetra for sure. But why are there three bubbles with the same girl? Why? There's joking Tetra's name was Sheik. Ah, I see. Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock. Still stream for another hour, but it's not enough time to start a new game. Should I try to 100% the Wind Waker? Should I just go around and try to find all the other heart pieces and actually 100% it? Because that'll definitely not be able to... I won't be able to finish that this stream. It'll probably take at least another week worth of streams to do that. Or we could start Pokemon Coliseum on Tuesday. Pokemon Coliseum is next. Okay, people seem like they want to continue with this game and go to 100% it. That's what you're... Beatles? What? What now? I'd like to start Pokemon on Tuesday, but that's not up to me. Either way, this is where I call it a day. Alright, good night, Rail. Sleep well. That's what I'm best at? Is that what you mean? Kill all the bad sharks. 100% it. All right. I'm gonna have to look up a guide then to where all of the different heart pieces are. Wait, which am I best at? Is it Zelda or Pokemon? I don't know. We have a chart. We have a chart that leads us to other treasure charts. 100% things. Ah. Well, I'll do my best. For the rest of this stream, I'm just going to be going around and going to islands and completing things that I haven't done yet. Oh, there's... Oh... I know a few things that I'm going to have to do. There's some long quests that I'm going to need to do in this game then. There's the trade quest, there's the... Need to beautify Windfall, need to take pictures on Windfall. Yeah, there's a few. Alright, well... Yep. This is going to take a little while. But we'll do it. 100% of the game should be interesting. I do be tired, though. I worked 2 12-hour days this week, which sucked. Both Wednesday and Friday. I was at work from 8:30 in the morning until 9 at night. Naming semblance can be hard? Absolutely. But once you find the right name, it just feels so perfect. It's so satisfying to have that complete. Okay. Now Granny will be happy. Both her grandkids are home. Dude, didn't do any 12-hour shifts this week. Nice. It's always good. And you didn't either, Captain Gaming, because you're always the one that I see in chats is like, yeah, just working a 12-hour shift. Just getting off of the 13-hour shift, and it's like, oof. And Link's back on the Red Lion's boat. It's just a replica, I believe. Anchors away. Hold the tiller steady. As for our destination, the wind will guide us. And considering Link has the Wind Waker, he will guide us. Careful, don't run out in the open like that, Errol. Also, her clothes now have skulls on them. The pirates were a bad influence on her. The end. Working a 5-hour shift tonight? 5 hours isn't too bad. That isn't too bad. But that sucks you're still having to work tonight. You're actually at work right now. Hopefully it's slow enough where you can watch stream and you're not gonna... we'll save and make a file for a second playthrough. To keep current save data, save over a new quest log. 7/31/2022. Because this is my original file from when I was a kid. I believe. 2013. When did I play this? Really? 23 hours in that one. Oh, that was just the time that I quit. What's this? What? Why does it say 3:37:48? The GameCube doesn't have a way to keep track of, like, the actual hour of the day. Because I know I've been playing this game for way more than 3 hours. What is that supposed to mean? It's actually snow tonight? I finally hit upon a name. Nice! I guess we just save over this one? Or, I don't want to save over this one. Oh, what? Yeah, that one's a brand new one. So we'll continue here. We need to exit out of this one, I believe. Yes. Okay, go here. Into the portal of darkness. All right. We have 21 more heart pieces to find. Yep, and then we're back in the Forsaken Fortress. There's a lot we still need to do on Windfall Island, so I guess we'll go there first. And we'll putter around there, see if we can get something completed. Oh, I don't have the sail. Okay. At night we can trigger her to run off. She'll check to see if anyone's following. Because we need to catch her in the act, right? We don't just need to... in the act of stealing. We don't need to take a picture of her, correct? Okay, she'll run up there. She's already run up there. That's good. Oh, I was around the corner. She can't even see me. Oh. That didn't... I thought the moment that she noticed anything, it was over. I guess not. Well, rip. So what do we still have? On this island, we need to catch that girl in the act of stealing from a safe. There are 3 pictures we need to take around town. One guy mailing letters to someone else. 2 people looking at each other at a specific moment. I think we've done anything at the midnight auction, because we bought the treasure chart and the heart piece. We need to put a whole bunch of things in the pedestals here. that are also involved in a trade quest. So that'll be interesting. We can probably go wait for her elsewhere. We'll just wait over here. We can see her over there. She'll keep running. She's over there. Now she should go and start her thieving. And stealing. And plundering. You startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you the kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Who do you think you are, anyway? You can actually answer, night creeping rascal. Wow. What? An ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. It was just an impulse, that's all. Just a bad idea. To jail with you. Why don't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Please, you owe me that much. I owe you nothing. You are a petty thief, and you deserve to be behind bars. I know the prison, too, where Tingle was locked up at the beginning of the game. Or he should still be locked up. Quiet, you! Fine, we'll hear her out. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? Great. Even less reason to like you. But one day, a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. Oh, it was awful. I know, I was there. I killed that bird. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right. Every last bit of our family fortune gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now, every day from morning until night, I'm busy working for the open-air shop. So, as you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events of my pitiable life? Oh no, the billionaire's got a taste of what it's like down on the ground level. Granted, she is, like, probably the same age as Link, like 10. She shouldn't be working day and night, though. Okay, with those being the only two options, though, that's terrible. Or laugh at her pain? Rough. You have the purse. Capcan, hello. Tough on you? I know, right? Oh, that's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason, I still can't figure out that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. Makes me so mad that I want to do something terrible. Grr. Do you understand my plight? Not at all. I'm sorry, I guess it was a little too complicated for a kid to understand. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. It's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I will never do anything like that again. Oh, what an amazing feeling. I've let all my worries out of my heart. Wow, I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Please, take this. I think she gives us a bottle? Yes, our last empty bottle. Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on the shore, so I picked it up. Don't tease me like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. Wish my soul could be that beautiful. But it's black as night, you little thief. Oh, what am I saying? When you live in poverty, you can say the cheesiest things without blinking an eye. Huh. Right. So, guess I should go soon. My father will start worrying. Goodbye, little ally of justice. And good luck to you. Thanks for tonight. Okay. So what happened at the end of the Fire Emblem? Last time I joined stream? Which Fire Emblem? If it was Binding Blade, we killed the dragon. Okay, so there's that done. Is there anything to be done in here? Should be something. Who might you be? Oh, it's you. Little boy who promises big promises and then fails to deliver on them. Too bad you couldn't save my daughter. Fortunately, not everyone in this world fails to deliver. As it turns out, my dear Mila was saved by a group of kind pirates. The pirates had a leader, Tetra, I believe she said her name was. I was most grateful. She did demand a rather hefty reward, though. Great. Tetra stole the reward that I should be having. Thanks to them, my fortune has vanished. We've hit rock bottom. And my little Mila is alive. Home safe where she belongs, so I can't complain. My daughter is more important than money. Smart man. Ever seen what I call frightening fishmen? The other day I was out at sea and cruise without thinking much about it. I tossed some leftover beet. Oh. Yeah. I don't know that there's anything else that I can actually do here. Second there, kid. Looks like this says this isn't any time for a kid like you to be coming in here. Just trust me, okay? Go on now. Go home. Get out of here, child. Last I remember, Hector died. Oh, you were right at the beginning of Binding Blade then. Yeah, there was a lot that was done in that game, I'll be honest. I saw a glowing light over there, so that means there's an treasure nearby. Over here. Should be right here. Maybe another heart piece? It's a different one. We saved the dragon whose soul had been shattered, and she's slowly healing with the power of love. You know what? It was Binding Blade where we saved the dragon girl. You know, maybe this game doesn't deserve to be 100%ed. The hell is this? Trying to remember. Like it's been a little while. Yeah, it would take too long for me to rehash the entirety of it. Spend the rest catching Capcom. Yeah, there was just a lot. Like, that's pretty much asking me to rehash the entire plot of the game. Let's see. Pretty sure I saw... No, I guess not. Say we end on the green rupee bit? End stream now? I mean, it is 10:30. We can end now. And, Just call it a day. Alright. We can do that. I'm okay with that. Kind of tired anyways. And playing the game now. What? Recruit, what do you mean? Do we end? Do we not end? Ugh. I mean, it's 10:30. I don't mind ending now. And the game would not stream? Is it worth 100%ing this? Personally, I don't think it's going to be that entertaining of a stream. I'd like to 100% it, but I don't think it's going to be that enjoyable for you guys watching, or necessarily even for me playing, per se. There. Have a riddle, you say? What dat? I have 4 legs, but I don't walk. Snake? No, 4 legs. I don't know. Pokemon Coliseum sounds good. Oh yeah, a chair. Yeah, that's a good option. But yeah, we'll do Pokemon Coliseum, chair or table. Table. Okay. End stream, start Coliseum next time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, because I like the Wind Waker, and I would like going through and doing all the quests, but doing like all of that at the end of it isn't necessarily that entertaining of a stream. Starting Pokemon Coliseum, I think, would be more entertaining, because like especially with the style of streams that I'm kind of do, it's pretty much just playing through a game, 100%ing it sometimes, like going through and 100%ing the Minish Cap was easy enough because I just had 1 quarter heart left, but I show it and tell it, but I do not speak it. Not a clue. A map? How are we supposed to tell the difference between them? From that clue? It could be either. But yeah, my answer to that would be a map, Alex. I think. I don't know. That's my best guess, at least. A clock. Ah. Yeah, that's fitting. That's much more fitting. Let's see. There we go. Can have that playing in the background, I guess. I want to say pet the kitty, but I also want to hoard my points. Yeah. The kitty's off to the corner right now, too. He's so sleepy. Meow. Meow, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Your big stretch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See you then if you're going. What is this music from? It is from a mobile game called Ayakashi Ghost Guild. Sadly, the game shut down in 2015? Or was it 2014? I think it was 2014, actually. But, it was a mobile game very near and dear to my heart. Excellent artwork, excellent story, excellent character design. The kitty pet? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that right, buddy? You happy? Yeah. Oh. What are some Ruby Chibi skits you would like to see? Anything with Tyrion. Honestly, there's just so much material you could do with Tyrion alone. I want to see Chibi Salem. You know what? Chibi Salem playing fetch with Chibi Tyrion. Stark and Salem? Oh, yeah. That would be fantastic. Also, it's season 3 finale of Gotham. Nice. But how would they do Chibi Summer? We'd have to see more of her personality to be able to get an idea of what Chibi Summer would look like. My guess would be it would be Nothing Bad Ever Happened version 3, because Nothing Bad Ever Happened version 2 would be Penny. The Big Ruby. Meow. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Isn't it very true? Hi, Tony. Hello, hello. Clover-based chibi story. Just the Aesops, too. Seeing them try to just relax. Seeing them in a social setting. Seeing them, like, go back to school or something. Chibi Ironwood interacting with Chibi Glinda would be hilarious. We did get Chibi Glinda, right? There had to have been at least a couple skits. There with Chibi Glinda, right? Okay, we did. Okay. What would Salem Chibi be like? Like, I'd imagine her being similar to Chibi Roman, always with the schemes and the master plans, but hers actually work. Yeah, that's exactly, Alex. I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to remember if we saw Chibi Glinda. Because we got Chibi, like, characters like Velvet and Coco, but I'm also trying to think, did we get Chibi Yatsuhashi and Fox? I can't remember. I need to go back and rewatch Ruby Chibi, but watching it on YouTube, like, I want to watch it on DVD. I want to be able to just binge the entire season on, like, yeah, we got Chibi Winter, for sure. But I don't think we got Chibi Glinda, because we got Chibi Ozpin, we got Chibi Port, and I believe we got Chibi Ooblack. But no Glinda, which is criminal. My day's going well, Tony. Thank you for asking. How's your day going? How's your weekend been? Meow. Chibi Jin and Ambrosius. Oh my god, them bickering like siblings is what I want to see for them. Chibi Maria would be cute too, with the Colossus Lady Cordovan from Volume 6. Them bickering with each other would be fantastic. I want to see Chibi Young Maria meet Chibi Old Maria. Also, Chibi Neo and Chibi Maria would have some fantastic interactions as well. Chibi Ironwood could have a secret fear of Glinda when she gets mad. This is true. Crow could as well. Chibi Cardinal? Didn't we get Chibi Cardin? I thought we got Chibi Cardin. I know we didn't get the rest of his team. Okay, we did get Cardin. Yeah. But not the rest of them. There's a lot of characters, because we didn't get Chibi, like, Team Funky, or really any of the other teams from the Vital Festival tournament, because we just didn't know that much about them. We know a bit more about Team Funky now, at least Neon and Flint, but they appeared in, like, one episode where they had speaking lines, and then another episode where they were sent to the front lines. Chibi Oscar interacting with Chibi Ozpin, that would be pretty good. And Maria being Iroh and Nia being like Toph in the episode where Toph walked away from the group because of differences. Yup. Although, it depends on if they remember that they fought in Volume 8, because Maria bodied Neo in that fight, and watching them have just a little slapping match in Ruby Chibi would be hilarious. Chibi Scarlet and Nolan would together would be, oh, that'd be so cute. That'd be great. Scarlet and Nolan, Yatsu and Velvet on a double date would be fantastic. Or even better, have Scarlet and Nolan go on a date, and Sun and Neptune tag along with them, but be completely clueless that it's a date. And it ends up being, you know, essentially a double date where, you know, Nolan and Scarlet are actually on a date, and then Neptune and Sun are like, wait, no, this is what? No. That would be great. Chibi Jin would be the know-it-all sister, Ambrosius would be the eccentric artist. Yep. This is true. Anyways. I think it might be a good time to end stream, I believe. 'Tis almost 11 o'clock anyways. Well, 20 minutes too. And, yeah, I think it'd be, Chibi Ilya would be cute too. Chibi Sienna giving orders to Chibi Adam. Chibi Gira and Sienna's interactions. There'd be a lot. There'd be a lot of good ones. But, yeah, I think this will be a good time to end stream. Well, thank you everyone for joining in. I do appreciate it. We finished Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker today. Although I'd like to 100% it, I think moving on to Pokemon Coliseum is probably the best choice. Chibi Yang and Blake on a date. This is true. Oh, Yang and Blake and Nolan and Scarlet could go on a double date. That'd be cute. Oh, oops. There we go. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoy the beginning of your week. And I hope to see you next stream for the beginning of Pokemon Coliseum. Because just seems like a better choice than trying to 100% Wind Waker. Because I just don't think it'd be as entertaining. But we'll hopefully see you next time. Thank you all for joining in. Good night, everyone. All right, buddy? Yeah. Chibi version of Theodore and Yang once we see Theo show would be so excitable. Yeah, that'd be great. But anyways, good night. Sweet dreams, everyone.